Hello everybody, and welcome to the Resident Evil 3 made No Prob Rob Cries who's gonna play Kingdom Hearts to feel better show. Or just No Prob Rob Let's Plays, working title. Anyway, no, for real, I'm very excited to get to the Kingdom Hearts series, one of my all-time favorites, so much so that not only is it my ringtone, I have purchased systems so that I can play Kingdom Hearts. Not so much a thing anymore. We got Kingdom Hearts, the story so far, and 3, all available on PS4 and Xbox One now, actually. I almost forgot about that. So, if you have either of those systems, pick them up. Love them to death. Top 5 franchises. Probably around number 3. I'd have to go over that again. But how this is going to work, so we're going through the whole Kingdom Hearts series, because if I start, I ain't stopping. So, the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to go through in chronological order, like through the series chronologically. So this is going to go through the whole timeline. Now, there is one game that's a little bit funky. We'll cover that when I get there. But otherwise, it's part of the Story So Far collection, or just Kingdom Hearts 2.8 HD. Final chapter prologue. Boy, howdy, that is a mouthful. Oh, Square Enix. Name your Kingdom Hearts games better. Anyway, so this is called Kingdom Hearts Key. That's how you say that X. Weird, I know. It's called Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. So chronologically, this is the first, though it also coincides with the mobile game, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So technically, this back cover is kind of like it is like a back cover. It's like a different side of the story from the mobile game. So we're gonna start here, and I'm gonna get going before it gets too long. This is this whole series playthrough that I'm doing is more or less going to be podcast style. So in this case, back cover is pretty much a set of videos, because that's what Square Enix decided to do with the HD remixes. I don't get it. Anyway, it's basically a video, so sit back, grab some popcorn, we're going to watch this, and this is basically going to be my personal commentary edition. I love this game so much, to the point that as confusing as the story is, I think once I looked at the wikis for explanations on story things. Otherwise, everything is coming out of my mind brain. So try to stay along. You can enjoy these games and not understand anything about the story, so please don't let that keep you from playing the games. But I can't help it. I love the story. I love trying to make sense of the story and figure out what the crap is going on. So I've spoken more than enough. Let's get going here. Get this going. So we're gonna see a bunch of images from the mobile game that the story is taken from. The mobile game is gonna be weird too. I'm gonna go through the mobile game, but I'm not playing through the whole thing on recording. It's like any other mobile game, so if you've played a mobile game, you know what to expect. It's not meant to be beat. This is actually interesting, though, because a number of these cutscenes I don't think were complete or available in the mobile game. At least, certainly not on this side of the world, because, it's made in Japan, and they get it first, of course. But I think a bunch of these cutscenes were not actually available when this collection came out. So you can see we got Goofy Mickey. Yeah, the whole Beauty and the Beast world was not available when this came out. It's little things like that just blow my mind. I love that they had that much foresight, that they included cutscenes that weren't even available yet. So cool. So you can see we got a lot of the series main phase here. We got the Hercules world, the Aladdin world, Beauty and the Beast. Only one new world, and you'll see that throughout this video. It's called Daybreak Town. I'll talk more about that on the video game. Yeah, I mean, if you played the mobile game, saw all these cutscenes, you would see and understand that there's a lot going on, even in these tiny little clips that they're showing. I can't remember if I've seen that part. Or that. See, I'm not sure I've seen all of these cutscenes yet. I am current on the mobile game. It's basically an MMO. So, I am up to date on my story. Though, I will say, there's a separate instance of Keyblade War itself. Keyblade War is a big deal. We'll be talking a lot about that too. But it looks like we're finally through that long, weird intro cutscene. So here we go. Pretty PS4 graphics now. Case of Lushu. Lushu is how you say that. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we got our black cloaks of antiquity.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count. No.
So I don't quite give away who these characters are.
Here, take it.
I know.
In the Master's playful and mischievous way,
Now,
he gave his apprentice Lushu a very important role.
There are plenty of
What seemed like a simple task
things that I'm gonna
was
end up
the element
spoiling
that would
if you haven't
connect
played the Kingdom Hearts series. This
all
isn't
of the
meant to be
events to
spoiler-free
come.
by any means. So, obviously, since we're going chronological order, things
Long, long ago,
whenever they were
all the worlds were still one.
So spoilers.
One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales.
Is definitely
It all
Master's
began
Edge.
here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future.
Somehow, that made its way into
He bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices
Clock Tower's pretty key.
a copy of the
feature
Book of
Daybreak Town.
Prophecies,
Where these,
in which
foretells
was written the events to come.
So, very prominent feature. This hill is also very prominent. Key location. Alright, so that was Case of Lushu, now we're on Case of Era.
So, did you look through the book?
Yes, but I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear,
So,
counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Demeanor is
Disappear?
very
Vanish, dim,
which
fade.
gets my
I don't know how to explain
brain
it.
thinking,
It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see.
He's got that whole
One great light protects us all throughout this vast land.
So
All worlds share one light.
I don't
One
think it's
fate.
the same guy though. I don't think
I take it
Master
you're talking
Masters
about
is
Kingdom
the
Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, A great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire.
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible.
What?
You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
So, Masters somehow has decided the future. Writes book of prophecies. Last passage says.
And so the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others.
You're each given a role.
Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye.
So here's
The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era. The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies. Mushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do. Then, he disappeared. Not long after that, the Master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
But that is a thing in Kingdom Hearts 3. There are characters looking for that. There's the stand-in player character from the mobile game.
This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his wishes.
Unions are basically you pick a team when you
Then,
start a mobile game.
they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you.
Tellers, leads.
By defeating Heartless, the monsters of darkness, they would gather light.
Now see... that itself doesn't make sense to me. Heartless are formed out of the darkness of the heart. So how does defeating a Heartless gather light?
There's a traitor among us.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Are you certain?
First,
What proof do you
I'm
have?
talking about a traitor.
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Cherethy? Is that a nightmare?
That's already a big deal. And I can't help make much sense of that right now, but at one point in the series they introduced sleeping worlds where you would go through the dreams.
Master, did you make
the
this?
sleeping world.
It's so
Creatures
cute!
that exist inside dreams.
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon.
Spirits,
But this
the good ones,
spirit
they-
Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget,
I haven't figured all that out yet.
if a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare,
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly.
Pretty clean cut.
And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Ugh, don't insult me!
come on, Hassan. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking. It's not me!
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to anyone in our unions.
That's highly unlikely. Do you recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree.
Are able to sense darkness.
What proof do we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Ira, some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech.
I feel like it's a Keyblade Master.
What? Did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Said, that's quite enough.
That being the
It
case,
looks
though,
to
they
me
can't
like the
necessarily
master made the wrong
exact
choice.
source
Wait,
of it.
where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
Chew on some of that. There's a lot to chew on, so.
I hope we can all resolve this soon.
That didn't go as expected.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page.
Watch the time.
Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something. I wonder, could this have been the Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing. The Master is gone.
I understand what you are saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
Doing a lot of thinking right now. Okay, spin beam. Okay.
So, to sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand. But without you or Lushu, to form and maintain our own unions is... it's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on! Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait, do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward. And you need to keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that you know what the future holds, Envy, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Oh, so, if I...
Right.
back up a little bit. If I haven't, if this is your first time seeing Kingdom Hearts, welcome. I love this series. It's very confusing.
I
but
was wrong about
the
Ira.
short version is,
I thought he would
light
make a
versus
great
darkness,
leader,
and
but he let
the
me down.
heart is essentially
Well,
a separate entity.
what do
that
you two
powers
think?
Emotions as
You
well
don't believe what
as,
Ira said, do
granting,
you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing.
granting power based on
It's like Envy
connection
said.
with other hearts.
He's just making
People
baseless
have
assumptions
hearts,
given the
worlds
situation.
have hearts.
There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let
That's
alone
the
one of us.
shortest version I can give. Just
Maybe
Yes.
there's something he hasn't told us.
it's all we can all do.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us. Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. But darkness won't wait, and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, What are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice! Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Era. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Era.
That's...
For all we know, you and Era could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
That's enough.
So it's kind of hard not to think that the Masters kind of set them all up. It's like the roles were assigned
When will it stop?
specifically to cause
I don't want us to turn against each other.
disparity among the ranks, which would then
Master
lead to
Alva.
the Keyblade War. So,
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
Uh-huh.
Why the long face?
remember this, kid.
Did something
It's gonna
happen?
be important.
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes, and as such we must obey. The Master said so, so it is. But lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
Aww.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so. But, to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
You know, I made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker, maybe just shy. We're meeting
That
again
would be
tomorrow.
Your player character.
That sounds like so much fun.
Okay.
Then, you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down, but please cheer up.
Thank you. If the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do. Let the wind carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
Alright, and with that, we are going to call it for today. Should be able to start back from there. So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and comment with your favorite part, or quite frankly, this is the kind of story that requires discussion. So please ask questions. I played through the series so many times. I will do the best I can, and heck, it'll help me focus my research to try and answer those questions, because I got a few of my own. They're right on a post-it note next to me. So, but don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you know when the next one's up. And who knows, maybe we'll get some answers. Probably not. But it's going to be a good time either way, so don't forget to ring that bell. Until next time, I am No Prob Rob, and thank you so much for watching.